Okay, so if you are anti Tony Robbins, you can't be my friend because Tony Robbins literally changed my life. And no, I have not met him personally, but I will have to say that there is something like when he can change a smoker, right? Like a lifelong smoker in like 20 minutes to not smoke, right? Like his vast knowledge. And first of all, he trained with Jim Rohn, which first of all, Jim Rohn is like a mwah, chef's kiss when it comes to the sales community, everything like that. But when you go back and watch his videos, he was a cocky SOB. Yeah. Like as he hovers. But you know what? He had a lot of things to say. People will see me as a cocky SOB, whatever, but I got some things to say. Same thing with Steve Jobs and all the other stuff. The people that are pioneers in their field. And regardless of what you think of me or whatever, I am a pioneer in my field. You know why? Because I do not use my abilities for the crappiness, right? Here's a way for us to siphon, harvest energy off of the people that are using that against us, right? This empaths unite. I'm not like a oh, I'm such an empath, but it is an actual thing. It is an actual, and it's a superpower. And I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay, we learn over here how to manipulate the manipulators. Nobody's going to get one over on us. Okay, we bully the bullies over here. We are whistleblowers over here. If you want to come over here and cross watch, like in the tarot community, that means like the ops, watching the ops so they can get the ops, you know, like because you're so smart. You're masterminds. And like literally, criminals are the most predictable people in the world. Like a narcissist, I'm really like narc bait, right? Just by being myself, I can draw criminal activity just by smiling and being lovely to people. That's how shitty of a person or how much shitty of a behavior that you decide to exhibit, okay? So if someone is lovely to people and like I want things or whatever, brings it so much out of you that you have to go and like destroy their character, you know, definitely slander, even going to putting hits on something. You're so like right. I'm like the universe is like, let's get back on track. Let us. So the next one is, yeah, so we were talking about state change. This is what Tony Robbins says. How do you change your state? Well, what is state? It is your, am I mad? Am I sad? Am I hungry? The first thing you need to really do, because you're like, what does it have to do with being psychic? It's knowing how you feel. How does this person, do I walk into their home and immediately have to take a shit? Do I walk into their home and immediately feel like, and like, what's gaslit? You know, gaslit. Like, I mean, the subtleties of gaslighting is. We're gonna go down that rabbit hole, but we can't go there here right now. But what I will say is that state change is you're walking into the same things, you're doing the same things over and over again. If you can shake it up, if you can go skydiving, if you can, you need to introduce a new NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, neuroplasticity, brain science. I swear I'm not trying to be condescending, but there are people that are like, that's new age, that's this, that, and the other. And I'm like, no, it's actual measurable science. Stop focusing your head to the news and the pulpit and what your mama and your grandmother and everything like that said. Like really open, like the people that are like, I'm afraid of AI is going to take all of our jobs and this, that, and there. You're absolutely right. It's absolutely going to take your job. Why? Because you are like in that mindset. Like you're now making decisions that AI is going to take my job and now I'm going to make crappier. Instead of learning it, instead of embracing it, instead of integrating it, you're going to go against it like a vaccine. And then you're going to have a child that gets born with like something that like shouldn't have been, like should have lived, right? Because you're like, I don't do vaccines and I'm going to just let my child die of polio and let God take care of it. You know what? The universe is not a micromanager. It gives you the tools that you need to move forward in this life, and then you need to determine whether you're doing. And you know what? There is a lot out there, but we are not victims of spell work. I mean, there are a lot of people, but like when you think of victims, right? Like you got the universe will give you plenty of opportunities. Pardon. Right? I didn't just get scooped up. I clawed my way out. I didn't suck some man's dick to like get the backing that I have. No, I was calling into the police. I was living in a car that wasn't even mine. Right? Like I hadn't stolen it. And I was still calling into the police because I was seeing sex trafficking in a parking lot that I was sleeping in. That's how I got my start. You put me in the dirt. You put me in the whatever. And now, bitches, what's up? Everything, every fucking account. Every time you use my name, my social security number, everything, you've been tracked over and over and over again. Do you understand? Because I think you're understanding. I think everybody's understanding. We're all understanding, yes, this is a how to be more psychic. But really what it comes down to is all of you mofos. Right? This isn't me like wagging my finger and saying, all of you, take that as confirmation, have had a knock, knock, knock from the feds. So I'm going to drop that mic right here, and then we're going to continue on. So if you don't believe in the psychic this, that, and the other, and the blah, 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 I'm perfectly fine with it. But you just turn your television on for the next 6 weeks, and I'll show you how real it is. Deuces, bitches.